how do we keep people committed, and how do we make sure they follow through with the non-live elements? We need to get over this concept that pre-work is optional. And I know that you have run into that yourself, and that you create pre-work, and when people get to class, we are worried that nobody did it, so we spend 30 minutes or an hour of our class time teaching what they should have learned on their own, which just teaches our participants that they don't need to do pre-work. If you're going to do that with your blend, then just don't bother adding the pre-work, because no one will do it. What we need to do is assess all components of the blend. Remember, if it's not worth testing, it's not worth teaching. And then we need to decide and commit to ourselves that we're not going to reteach content that people were supposed to learn on their own. And that's hard to do. You can start every session with a quiz and then move on. You can send people back if they didn't get it. You can ask them to another session, but we cannot reteach content they were supposed to have learned on their own. We don't have the time. We just simply don't have the time. The word pre-work, people don't like it. We try to call it intercession work. Some people call it real work, or sometimes we just call it a module. This concept of flipping, Jim, I've just heard about that, where the self-paced content and lectures are recorded and they only do practical hands-on stuff face-to-face or live and online, and that makes such a difference. Jill, if pre-work wasn't completed, maybe we could test and they don't get the password to the live class or something until they've passed the pre-work in their learning management system. We have to be very hard here, and that's difficult for facilitators because we tend to really want to enable our participants when we get to a live classroom. We shorten lunch breaks and skip breaks completely to make sure everybody gets it, and we don't have that option in the live online environment.